This is the weather forecast video for Tuesday, November the 8th, 2011. Let's take a look at the satellite image from last evening. Storm in the center part of the country, producing some rain showers that were overspreading the state during the evening and overnight hours. Also produced some severe weather over Oklahoma and Texas yesterday afternoon into the evening hours. Watch warning map from around midnight. Winter storm watches in effect for Tuesday evening through Wednesday morning from northern Iowa northeastward into Wisconsin, Minnesota, and upper Michigan. Winter weather advisories and warnings over the plain states, and tornado watches still in effect over Oklahoma and Texas. QPF chart. Precipitation over the next 5 days. This is through Saturday evening at 7 o'clock. You can see the heaviest amounts of rain continue to be indicated over southeastern Iowa, where upwards of 1 to 3 inches is possible, with lighter amounts to the north and west. Here's the probability of snowfall over Tuesday evening to Wednesday evening. This is of 1 inch of snow, which looks fairly likely across that blue area of the state. Here's 2 inches of snow or more. Probability still about 40 to about 60% from about Atlantic northeastward into northeastern Iowa, including places like Decorah and Mason City. 4 inches of snow is looking a little bit more doubtful. The highest probability is about 20 to 30%, so looks like good inclination. 1 to 3 inches with isolated 4-inch totals possible. Here's the NAM model run of snowfall accumulation. It's been overdoing it the last several days, and it continues to do so. The gray area would show amounts of 6 to 8 inches, so this is a little bit overdone. Here's the same thing. This is the GFS snowfall accumulation, which has been a little bit underdoing it, but it looks like it's managed to get it right now, about 1 to about 4 inches from western and southwestern Iowa north and eastward. So let's take a look at it on the model, the 0Z GFS Model Run. This is at 6 p.m. this evening. You can see a vortex over the Oklahoma-Kansas border rotating north and eastward. We have a low pressure over southern Missouri. Rain continues to move in. It'll be raining all day today and into the evening, with the mix occurring to the west by Wednesday morning. You can see in this color code that the best chances of the rain-snow mix will be over the western two-thirds of the state, albeit the heaviest precipitation will have moved off to the north and east, as by Wednesday evening the storm is now off to the east, skies begin to clear, and temperatures begin to drop into the lower to mid-20s Thursday morning. Thursday, still quite cool, highs in the upper 40s, maybe a 50 or 2 in a few areas. Otherwise, it'll remain mostly sunny. Friday, the winds begin to come in from the south and west. Temperatures begin to rise a little bit back into the lower, maybe a few mid-50s, with some breezy conditions. Saturday, starting off the weekend, the breezes continue from the south and west, with a system moving across the northern tier of the country, producing some snow and maybe a mix well to our north. Sunday, you can see another storm system developing over the plain states. Moisture begins to return out of the Gulf of Mexico. We could see some very isolated showers, otherwise increasing clouds. And by Monday, you can see that storm is now off to the north and east, so it looks like a Sunday night through Monday event of next week. Week from today, on Tuesday, the 15th, fairly broad trough over the center part of the country, and that storm system continues to rotate well off to our north and east, with some backwash flurries or snow showers possible, with cold air coming in from Canada. We move further ahead into Voodoo. Here's the 19th. Vortex across the U.S.-Canadian border north of us, with a strong west-east flow across the country, with another system bringing another shot of cool Canadian air across the northern tier of the country, with a few showers and maybe even a mix. And at the end of the forecast, November the 23rd, a broad ridge over the center part of the country, with a vortex off the New England coast and another trough over the Pacific Northwest. and that looks to be quite breezy if this is right, and quite warm. Likely, if this pans out, we could see highs maybe upwards to 60 degrees once again before Thanksgiving. Thank you for tuning in to the weather forecast video. We'll have another one tomorrow.